Hey guys, so before we get started today, I'm gonna do a little shout out to a couple guys, and you can see all these fire shirts and the YouTube Garage Gang shirts and everything. And this comes from King's Disaster Garage. So I want to say thank you to Tom Noble and Matt at King's Disaster Garage. Tom really hooked me up a bunch of shirts, man. And all these fire shirts are really cool. This is, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys may not know, but it's really cool. A lot of guys go around to different fire stations throughout the United States and swap patches and swap shirts and stuff like that. So if you see a firefighter wearing a firefighter that's in California wearing a Tulsa fire shirt or whatever, that's probably what's happened. He's visited Tulsa and they swap shirts or whatever. So Tom hooked me up with all these shirts from Henderson and Las Vegas, North Las Vegas and Clark County. So very, very cool. Thank you, Tom, so much. This is awesome. And some of the older shirts here that he had made, and then his newest shirt that he just had made with the YouTube Garage Gang. He sent me a couple of those, so which is very cool, unexpected, didn't know it was coming, just a surprise. So just want to say thank you. Same with Matt, he sent me the same deal, didn't know it was coming, just asked me for my address and sent me a shirt. And if you guys haven't checked out his channel, he's got one of the coolest Jeeps I've ever seen. I mean, it looks like at any moment it could transform into some kind of freaking robot and take off, running. But and he sent me a couple of stickers too, so appreciate that, Matt. And so yeah, just wanted to throw that little shout out real quick. And so what we're gonna do today, I've got all this stuff here prepped up and ready to rock and roll. I went ahead and sprayed some of the gold on here the other day, and took care of all this down in here, all this in here, you saw all that. So I'm ready to put these pieces back on. I got to go ahead and finish cleaning this up, so I may do that real quick. But other than that, these are done. So alright, you can see here, here's the weld this on, copper welded that. I did black all in the inside here except where I was going to weld, take that off and then spray my gold primer on it. I did this multiple days ago, so I'm ready to use this like this. Get this all lined up, tack this in a couple places. Probably go ahead and fill that all the way in and then come back in and weld these because we're going to have to bend that down. So, alright, I'll bring you back when I start some stuff. Thank you, gravity. Broke through. Fill that little bad boy up. Yeah, we better cool her off. She's a little tasty, toasty. It's going to be fun because it's got a little bit of a gap in there, so it may be a little bit cantankerous. I'll build up to it. There we go. What I did was just kind of tried to weld up down in the middle and then build it up into the sides, and then I came on around and went ahead and did it. Sometimes you just, I didn't want to beat on that too much because that's where I just welded that, and sometimes you just can't get it completely just dead money right on, you know, up against the metal. You try to if you can, but sometimes you just can't. It is what it is. So you got to work with it. That's the one I kind of had to work a little bit. Come on, focus. I can't tell if that's focusing or not. It looks like it kind of is, but. Now, see if I can see the back side of this. I think there's a, let's see what I got here. Yeah, there's my penetration coming through the back side. So I'll be able to go ahead and clean that up from this side, seal that up, and then I'm going to run that wand back up inside there and recoat the inside of that, and then seam seal. I'm going to see if I can get my hand up in there and seam seal the back side of that seam on the inside all the way around if I can reach my hand up in there. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but if I can, I will. But if I can, I can't, just the way it is, but I will seam seal all the outside of this. So this one here, I've got the green in, you can see. Got it coated real good. You can see how it runs down. Does what it does. So yeah, I'll tape that off and go over it with black and kind of seal it up like I did that one over there. And then we'll get to fixing this other piece, whatever I did with it. This here, I got to sandblast this and get it all prepped up. So we'll get to working on that one. See ya. All right, this is pretty interesting, but I don't know if how this is going to work out. This is that internal deal, and doing this with one hand is going to be a monster. Let's see if I can maybe catch the backside of a couple of those welds. There's one of them. And that's showing that. See it up there? Little round spot. That's one of them. You can see the penetration, how it came through. You can see the green. It's down there right below it to the left, where it's just shot all up in there. That stuff didn't burn away. You can see that too, which is really cool. I mean, it burned away probably around that area, but like I said, I'm gonna get back up in there and respray that and protect the back side of that weld. You can see all that coating in there where it was coated with gold. I don't know if it's showing that color or not, but you can see it. And that's the green. And there's one of the back sides of the welds right there. You can actually see part of the wire that popped through that hole I was talking about. So hopefully that's showing that. And hopefully it's focusing on that, because you know how that works. And it doesn't really look like it is. Maybe. Anyway, there you go. See you guys. Alright, I went ahead and shot that stuff back up on the back side of those welds, and you can see here how it's running all over the place. But yeah, it gets up in them seams and does all that, so that's pretty nice to be able to come back up underneath there and spray that like that and get that to kind of do its thing like it does. So, alright guys.